Hello students, today we will learn about chapter 1 of Geography of class 7th. Name of the chapter is Environment. As the name suggests, environment. What is meaning of environment? Simply, environment means what we see in our surrounding is called environment. Topics that we cover in this video are introduction, components of environment, natural environment, ecosystem, and human environment. Now, what is meaning? Environment. Generally, what we see in our surrounding is called environment. It means what? The nature, place, people, things, what we see in our surrounding, that all are known as what? Environment. Generally, environment comes from French word environner and environner, which means neighborhood. 5th June is known as World Environment Day. There are the three components of environment. One is natural, second one is human and human made. Now natural environment is also divided into four kinds. One is hydrosphere, it means water, atmosphere, it means air, lithosphere, it means land, and biosphere means living things. Similarly, human environment is also divided in many things as like individual, family, community, religion, educational, economic, and political situation. Similarly, human-made environment is also divided into various things as like a building, park, bridge, road, monuments, industry. It means what are the human-made that all are included in the human-made environment. Components of environment. I have already told you there are the three components of environment. One is natural, human and human made. What is meaning of natural environment? Natural environment comprises biotic and abiotic condition. What is meaning of biotic and abiotic condition? Biotic means the world of living organisms is known as biotic condition. For example, plants, animals, all are included in biotic condition. Now, what is meaning of abiotic condition? Abiotic condition means the world of non-living elements is known as abiotic condition. For example, land, water, etc. Here, natural environment comprises biotic and abiotic condition, whereas the man-made phenomena comprises the activities and interaction among human beings. What is meaning of activities and interaction among human beings? Here, human wants are unlimited. To satisfy that want, human produce different type of things. Here, means here he learned to grow crops, domesticate animals, led a settled life, and similarly it produces different type of things. Here production, transportation, that all are comes under the activities and interaction among the human being. Environment. Generally land, water, air, plant, animals comprise the environment. It means there are the four domain of the there are four domains of the natural environment: lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. What is meaning of lithosphere? Here, lithosphere is the solid crust of hard top layer of the earth. It means what? Here, it is the made of the means the lithosphere is the made of the rocks and minerals and covered by the thin layer of the soil. It is an irregular surface with various landforms such as mountain, plateaus, plains, valleys, etc. Now, what is meaning of hydrosphere? Hydrosphere is the domain of water. Here, domain means of water means what? It comprises various sources of water and different type of water bodies like rivers, lakes, sea, ocean. It is essentially for all living organisms. Now, what is meaning of atmosphere? Here, atmosphere is the thin layer of the earth that surround the earth. It means the gravitational force of the earth hold the atmosphere around it, and it protects us from the harmful rays and scorching heat of the sun. It is the very essentially for the living thing. Now biosphere. What is meaning of biosphere? Biosphere is a narrow zone of the earth where land, water, air interact with each other to support life. It means what you understand from this support life here, plant and animals kingdom together make a biosphere or the living world. Here land, water, air all are interact with each other and to that all support the life. Biosphere. What is meaning of biosphere? Biosphere is the combination of three domains. It means atmosphere, hydrosphere, and lithosphere. The interaction of three domain is known as biosphere. Ecosystem. Ecosystem, it is a system formed by the interaction of all living organisms with each other and with the physical and chemical factors of the environment in which they live, all linked by transfer of the energy and material. What is meaning of physical and chemical factor? Physical factor means atmosphere pressure, temperature, humidity and wind. Now, what is meaning of chemical factor? Chemical factor means oxygen, nutrient, and condition in which living organisms are survive. It means ecosystem. Here, all plants and animals and human beings depend on their immediate surrounding. Often, they are also interdependent on each other. This relationship between the living organisms as well as the relationship between the organisms and the surrounding form an ecosystem. In this picture, we can see a pond ecosystem. Here, we see a swans are swimming in the pond, frog and many creatures are there. They all are linked with each other. Here, there are so many kinds of ecosystems are there. For example, grassland ecosystem, desert ecosystem, mountain ecosystem, lake ecosystem, river ecosystem, etc. Now, human environment. What is meaning of human environment? Human beings interact with the environment and modify it according to their needs. Here, human wants are unlimited. To satisfy their want, they produce different type of things. But on earlier days, what happened earlier, humans adapting themselves to the natural surrounding. They led a simple life and fulfill their requirement from their natural around them. But with time, needs increase and become a more variety. They learn to grow crops, domesticate animals, and lead a settled life. Similarly, they produce different type of things. It means for this production, they create different type of things as like industrial revolution. They make industrial revolution, transportation, information revolution, and made communication easier and speedy across the world. What is meaning of industrial revolution? Here, industrial revolution means to satisfy the human wants are unlimited. I already told you to satisfy that want, they produce different type of things. For these things, they establishes different type of industry. When they establishes different type of industry, that is known as industrial revolution. And transportation means what? Means for easier for portable, they discover they make different type of vehicles as like a tractors, car, bullock carts, etc. This picture is based upon the barter system. What is meaning of barter system? It is a trade in which goods are exchanged without the use of money. For example, wheat is exchanged with rice. Here in this picture, a man is exchange his books to banana. Here books and bananas are exchanged to each other. That is known as barter system. That's what we have learned till now. What is meaning of environment? Environment means simply environment means what we see in our surrounding. There are the three components of environment: natural, human-made, and human. Now, biotic and abiotic and domain of the environment. There are the four domain of the environment: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and biosphere, and ecosystem. The simple ecosystem means all plants and animals, human beings depend their immediately surrounding. And human-made environment. Human-made environment means human beings interact with the environment and modify it according to their need. Now, conclusion. In this chapter, we conclude that a perfect balance is necessary between the natural and human environment. Humans must learn to live and use their environment in a harmonious way. Assignment. First one. When is the World Environment Day celebrated? Second. Crust of the earth is called as. Third. Natural environment consists of dash, dash and dash. Fourth. A small pond is the example of dash. Fifth. Building formed as environment. If you know this answer, write it in comment box. I will reveal this answer in my next video. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.